Now under construction, the Sadrah complex is located in Jubail Industrial City 2 in Saudi Arabia. When completed in 2015, it will be the largest petrochemical facility ever built in a single phase. With over 134 million man-hours already expended, and with over 50,000 workers from many different nations, various cultures, speaking about 100 different languages working on the project. Obviously, for a mega project like this, and with such a diverse workforce, the importance of excellent supervision and an effective program for training supervisors cannot be overstated. How you can be a better supervisor. The purpose of this film is to explain the supervisor's qualities needed to promote a safe and productive workplace. To promote safety and productivity in this mega project, Sadrah is using pre-task safety discussions and meetings to reach all individuals before they begin performing their daily tasks. The purpose of these meetings is to discuss safe work practices, recognized hazards, and the methods necessary to eliminate or control such risks. Sadrah's supervisors are role models. They must lead by example while knowing all that is expected of them. This short pre-task discussion video has been designed to be the ultimate in efficiency and productivity and safety at the project. This training program will examine important key topics about Sadrah supervisors' success cycle to understand themselves and others to effectively communicate hazard and risks they are exposed to, tools and equipment required, the right skills and competency to carry out their work, understand the scope of work, planning job safety analysis, permit to work, and the pre-task meetings, understanding management of change, and knows when life-critical standards are required.
With a mega project like Sadrah, what would you say would be a vital component to ensure its success, and why?
Without a doubt, the supervisor.
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 During his pre-task discussion, he effectively communicates the work activity, the hazards, the risks associated with the task, ensuring that his permits, JSA, tools, and equipment are available for his team members. He makes sure that the basic needs of his teams are cared for, such as drinking water, toilets, PPE, and of course, rest shelters.
What do you believe is a key attribute of a good supervisor?
Key attribute of a good supervisor would require his preparedness, which would include him understanding the scope, making sure he has the permits in place prior to doing the work, as well as JSA.
All right, team, today we're going to talk about scope of work for the day. Everybody has hard hats? Safety glasses? Clear safety glasses. Leather gloves. Everybody got leather gloves? Let me see your gloves. Everybody got gloves? All right. The next thing we want to make sure is that we have the job safety analysis. The job safety analysis, the most important thing is that it helps us and identify different things that we need to look for as we perform our work activity. All right, and then we have the STA. And then with the STA, we will break down the task steps, and then we will identify the hazards associated with those task steps, and then we'll identify controls necessary to perform our work safely. And once we're done with the STA, we'll sign it. Everybody will sign it.
What do you consider is the most important aspect of the pre-task safety talk?
A supervisor who delivers pre-start talk makes it personal. He knows his team. He communicates face-to-face on task. He never says me, always says we, and he has one team approach.
And also the issuing these materials and then receiving. Now the first step, the preparation of job. The preparation of job, material stacking on the rack using by 3 tons forklift. the potential hazard, slip, trip, falling hazard.
What do you believe is a key attribute of a good supervisor?
A good supervisor is one who knows the skills required, the competency and the experience of his workforce.
He ensures the buddy system is used, where a new worker is partnered with an experienced worker.
He also knows what HSE training is required for the task in hand, and everyone is qualified to carry out the work.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Are we going to need use a system scaffold or tube and coupler scaffold?
Yes, Gabriel, this is a good question, Gabriel, because we are going to erect a tube and coupler scaffolding from the bottom, the quicker lift, and the 1.5 meter. This is the square. Then after that, we are going to at least we are going to erect a 4 lift of the scaffolding, because it is going to 8 meter, and we are putting the underneath the horizontal structure. Underneath the structure, we are going to erect the access platform.
This one, our new guy working with our team. We will introduce my team. This is Rafi by Peter, Sudhi, Rigger, Teddy by Peter, Reggie, Firewatch. Okay. Now we have the permit to work on A-budget platform area. Farid, you must finish your safety training or get that? Yes. Show your passport. Okay. Where is your ID? So you must help the people on the downside. Don't go to the elevated area.
About you. Okay, just.
What do you believe is a key attribute of a good supervisor?
A good supervisor asks for feedback, he listens to his people, and he follows up on all actions.
Morning, guys.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Hi, sir.
So I have seen some new faces here.
Yeah, my name is Ragish Babu.
Welcome to this our team.
Thank you.
Have you done with this induction and everything?
Yeah, all ready.
Good. So guys, we will continue our work yesterday. So some chipping leftovers is there. So we have to make housekeeping there. So we have tasked to make this housekeeping inside the sump. Okay. So any questions from you? Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Is the confined space safe for any hazardous atmosphere?
Yes, Joel. We have done the gas test and we find the confined space is safe for use. So any other questions, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Do we have any evidence that gas test has been carried out?
Yes, Antonio. Gas test has been carried out and this gas test is logged here. Okay. But for reinsurance, I will call this gas tester and he will make again gas test in front of all of you guys. Okay.
A good supervisor understands he has to bring his team back to the basics. He has to assure they understand that they have to wear proper personal protective equipment, it's worn properly, and it's in good condition. Also make sure that they use the right tools, the right equipment, and they have the materials before they start the work. He also ensures that they have the proper welfare, rest shelters, toilet facilities, drinking water, all important. And also understands that he has to provide them with proper transportation around the site so they don't have to walk around the site.
So please make sure when you take the material, your access is clear of obstructions. Okay, there are no obstructions. Then think about the lifting when you are handling the material. Okay, if you can use some tools for lifting, please use the tools. Okay,
What material we are going to carry?
Okay, you carry that structural material. Okay?
Sir, where do you want to take this material?
No, we will be taking on the ground level, but what we need to make sure is everyone has the proper PPE. Okay? Can I see your gloves? Only you need to change your gloves because we need leather gloves as we are carrying the structural material.
A good supervisor is one who can understand the hazards and risks of the task at hand. Also, a good supervisor can foresee the what-if scenario of the daily work.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today?
Fine.
Everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, today we are going to have an excavation on the east side of the pipe rack. Okay, so for that we have to make sure we have all the required equipment, all the required tools, and all the workers have proper PPE. Okay. So have you talked to the equipment to get the excavator?
Yeah, I talked to the equipment supervisor and he's arranging all the things.
Okay, we are going to use the excavator for the excavation, but first of all what we need to make sure is we have a work permit for the excavation. Okay.
Why we need sloping and shoring for an excavation?
We need to have a proper sloping or shoring for the excavation just to make sure that the soil will not collapse on the workers.
Okay. And why we need a plot plan for the underground utilities?
You know, as we are going to use the excavator for the excavation, so we have to identify the underground utilities just to make sure that we don't damage them.
What do you believe is a key attribute of a good supervisor?
That he understands the management change issues that can affect his work activities.
Good morning, guys. Morning, sir. How's everyone? Everybody's okay?
Yes, sir.
Guys, today we're gonna do the same job we've done in the previous day. So I'm not gonna go through with the JSA. I'm gonna go through with our pre-start checklist. Is everyone has the PPE?
Yes, sir. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Shumer.
How are you, buddy? Yeah, I've been informed that you needed in the office. I think you can transfer to some other part of the project.
Oh, okay. By the way, Samir, here's our pre-start checklist and the permit.
Okay, buddy. I'll take care of it. All the best, buddy.
Thank you.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Shamir Nasser.
Good luck.
Dinanat. Divas.
Fernando, sir.
Ikram.
Ibn, sir. Yeah. I'll be the new supervisor for you. I'll be replacing Mr. Ray.
Yes, sir.
Being new in this area, please tell me where is the nearest toilet. Okay, thank you. And the rest shelter?
Yes.
Okay, and the drinking water?
Yes.
Okay, then. Thank you, guys. So, no more doubts. We'll go through the permit, JSA, and the pre-task checklist. The permit is for removing formwork and installation of rebar, right? So, we'll go through the precautions. It's warning sign. Okay. So what about the barricades?
Barricade is in place, sir.
What about the access?
The access is clear, sir.
Okay. What about warning sign?
We have, sir.
So now we'll go through the JSA. So the first part, the same the job description, installation of formworks and rebars.
Yes.
Everybody have the tools. It is hand tools, right?
Yes, sir.
We have the cutter, hammer.
Yes, sir.
Good. Is anything damaged?
No, sir.
All been inspected?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Then the installation of formworks. What about the personal injury? We have the PPE, right? We have the helmet, glass, and leather gloves we will be giving you now before you start the work.
Okay, sir.
Good. The next part will be the housekeeping. Make sure our area is clean. After you finish your work, make sure you do the housekeeping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we don't have any rebar cutting or... Everybody understood?
Yes, sir.
Everybody have any questions?
No, sir.
A good supervisor must understand when life-critical standards are required. The key is that he knows these are life-critical. This means that permits and training must be in place, and he ensures that control measures are there to mitigate these standards.
Just a couple of minutes here. Come here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How are you today?
Good, sir. Fine.
We will continue our previous activities with speed up welding of 24-inch line.
Okay, sir.
So we have our permit here,
Yes, sir.
which is critical life standards, and we need to follow.
Yes, sir.
We will be using welding machines and power tools.
Okay, sir.
Then we will proceed on our TSTI. Okay. So what are the basic PP that we will gonna use?
I will use upfront, sir.
Okay, that's right.
Sir, face shield, sir, for a double eye protection, sir.
That's good. How about safety signs? Do we have safety signs here?
Yes, sir. Safety sign is there, sir.
That's good. How about any other hazard?
Here I have electrical hazard, sir.
So how we control this electrical hazard?
Sir, we will use GFCI breaker, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Noise hazard also exists over here.
How we control this noise hazard?
Sir, we can use air plug.
Okay, that's good. How about anything else?
One more hazard also exists over here.
What's that?
Sir, fire hazard.
So how we control this fire hazard?
We have fire extinguisher.
Okay, that's good. Seems that you are aware of everything.
Yes, sir.
So I want you guys to do it safely.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
What do you believe demonstrates as being a positive function for supervisor leadership?
You know, after having watched these videos, if the supervisor will incorporate each of these topics into his daily activities, we are going to have a world-class organization. Let's face it, it's all about the people.